but to make it like stand out a little and be interesting in every little second of the song, you need to do more automation for this kind of music.
Thought that you were something special. Turns out you made it with the devil. I even thought about forever. I guess I'm really not that clever.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Today in the A studio, using the big huge speakers finally again. I'm today up here because someone is renting out the downstairs studio and the vocal booth, which makes me really happy that this is like starting, that people book the studio. Again, if you live close by in the area, just for 80 bucks you can use the B studio with the vocal booth pretty much for the entire duration of the day that we're also here. Someone asked in an email if a day means 24 hours. No, it's like 8 hours, 9 hours. Depending on how long we're here. But yeah, if you're interested, first email in the description. I will just sit here, do my taxes, business stuff, because this studio isn't fully operational, but these bad boys are fully operational. So I will do a nice edition of track submits on the huge speakers so I can give you even more detailed feedback and just listen to your music and really loud. Just need to plug in the cables. By the way, this cable... yeah. Anyways, let's just hit play, listen to those bad boys, roll the intro for the track submit. So yeah, welcome to Track Submits, the little segment within my daily vlog where I listen to your music and try to give you feedback, and also the community down below in the comments. We got today 4 tracks. The very first one is by Sapristi called Katakana. Just love it, like straight up underground music, very clubby, very dark, moody, late night. I love the chord sound, the step kind of sound. It reminds me of older Mark Knight songs. He used to do it quite a lot in a different rhythm, but the sound was very close to this one. The mixing is actually quite cool. I love the sound of the clap, snare, whatever it is. It's probably more like a percussion. That's like a very typical techno kind of underground sound. It's simple but good. Like you just have like the kick, the chord sound, the off hi-hat, the snare, and that's basically it. It's right now 5 minutes 30 long, which is good for a club track. I think for this kind of deeper style, it could be even longer, like maybe 7 minutes, but then you have to make it interesting over time. A lot of automation, a lot of ear candy. Those two things are missing. It's really just putting the time, effort, dedication into a song like this. Right now it sounds like 80-90% finished, and I think it's ready to be released on a smaller label and also ready to be played in a club. But to make it like stand out a little and be interesting in every little second of the song, you need to do more automation for this kind of music. Just like reverbs in and out, delays in and out, small effect sounds, maybe snippets out of synthesizer sounds that you create, rising sounds, transition sounds, these kind of things. It's very important. Like pop music is very in sections, like you have the verse, chorus, and they have to differ and the contrast has to be high. In this kind of music, it's more like a constant flow because it's more about the DJing doing the contrast between the songs, and the song in itself just needs to be interesting over time, be hypnotic but not too repetitive. It's like a fine line between making it completely boring or making it kind of at the edge of being boring, and every time the audience gets bored, something new is introduced. And if it's just like a hi-hat, off hi-hat, just changes the groove, that's already enough in the club. When you listen to it really now, just this one element entering makes a huge difference. There's also a lot of techno music out there that is just like a drum loop basically, and I don't know, every 20 seconds there's like a random synthesizer sound that does crazy things whenever you hit a note, reverb on it, and you get something interesting. But yeah, definitely this track by Sapristi is on the right way. Just like, I don't know, like maybe 3 more hours, just adding a couple of layers just to make it like complete. Next up, a song by LX got already quite a lot of plays and quite a lot of comments. Yeah, I like it, not as much as the first one. It's a little cheesier, especially like the main melody and the sound of the main melody. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's I don't know, it's not that like crisp. It's like a very standard kind of synthesizer sound. And also the pad sound plus the cheesy sound of the main synthesizer plus the melody is like too much cheesiness for me, at least. I know some people really love this flunker plonker kind of stuff. I don't know how to describe it. Mixing is fine. Drums are cool. I especially love like the reverse before the second snare, so it's always sucking towards it and emphasizing it. This really creates dynamic. It's a nice little trick you hear in a lot of tracks. Maybe it's also just a loop doing that, but it's good. Just don't know if it's so good that I see it reaching 86,000 plays in 6 states. I don't know. Maybe it got featured somewhere on a website. But that's quite a lot. I mean, if that's all real and no fake, then props to you for achieving that. Your promotion is really good. Just maybe step up your music. I like this one. The tribal influence throws me back a lot of years. I like that. It's, yeah, as it says in the hashtags, a combination of progressive house and tribal, a little bit of trance. I generally like it. The mixing sounds a little bit like top heavy. I'm missing like the mid body and the low end like really cutting through. This is mainly due to the tribal like percussions being a little bit too loud, a little bit too hectic, like just a hint, just a tiny bit. I think there's a little bit too much in it. And the arrangement is a little bit weak. I would go in this kind of music always for either one huge break in the middle or in the last 2/3, or go for 2 breaks, one in the first third that is short and then in the second third a longer one. That's usually like the standard. That's the easiest for DJ to work with those songs. And it's again just a formula that works with the crowd. If you don't have any break, it's weird. If the break is too short, that's also extremely weird. You need to give the people a rest. If they're listening to music, let's say it's 6-7 minutes long, so the DJ cuts away the intro outro, so you're left with 4 minutes. The people need to rest within those 4 minutes, at least 1 minute, where they can stand still, gather energy for the big drop, and then release it all over again. That's like, I mean, that's what's happening in every club every 3 minutes. Like there's like rest, drop again, rest, drop again. It's like the same thing all over again. But yeah, generally a cool track. I love the vibe, I love the style, so just keep on going. I think a little bit better mixing, sound design wise it's good. The sounds are the right ones to use. Arrangement just needs a little bit of polishing. Again, just check out someone else's track you like and copy the arrangement and it's all fine. So let's get to the last track for today by Christopher Selepa. It's called Waiting. Also here, again, underground song, very moody. I absolutely love it. The sound design is nice, the mixing is nice. The style is a bit more unique than the other ones we listened to today, so I really appreciate this song. If I had an underground label, I might even release this one and the very first song, but I unfortunately don't have an underground label yet, at least. So maybe one day I would love to be able to provide a platform for this kind of music, because that's actually like my very beginning of making music. It was more into an underground direction, so I would love to go back to my roots, maybe do an alias, release some techno music on my own techno underground label, and also, yeah, just help other people to release their music. But first, finishing this studio and then the main label, get it like a little bit further and more bookings and this kind of stuff, and then maybe the underground label. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Track Submits. If you want to submit your songs, check out the link in the description. Just send it in. It will have a chance to end up in the next episode. I usually do one every week. And if you're interested to release your songs on my main label, the link is also in the description, as well as the link for my sineUP sub-label, where you can release your own music. You keep all of the rights, all of your profits, it's all yours, and we will take care of making sure to distribute it out to all stores so that you can make money with your music and don't have to rely on a label that might never ever pay you. But yeah, that's it. Have a nice day. We'll see us tomorrow back again here in the studio for another fun episode.
Bury that pain. You made it with the